record. Hi ladies, so today we are speaking to the fabulous Dijana Llugolli. I hope I've said her name right, and she's told me I can call her Dee because I know I'm going to get it wrong otherwise. Hi Dee, how are you?
I'm awesome, thank you, Katie. How are you?
I'm really well, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me today. We're just going to be talking about Dee's journey and her story of how she got from where she was to where she is now. So just start off, just give us an intro, Dee. Tell us about who you are and what you do.
Okay, intro. It's always like challenging to present myself, but anyway, like really short. I'm mom of three, happy wifey. I'm really passionate about everything with regards health, and business. So I'm a wellness, health, and business coach.
Okay.
My background is in businesses back in 2003 when I started my first company. I was 20 years old. Okay. So actually 15 years in business, run several businesses. And my health background is actually started when our first daughter was born 10 years back. Okay. We are celebrating her 10th birthday this weekend. Birthday. Yeah. So yes, she has took us through a lot of health challenges. And so yes, that's why I started my health journey and to start really my wellness coaching. But due to my bachelor degree in entrepreneurship and my master in management, so it was an obvious thing to put this together. Into wellness and business coaching.
Okay, fantastic. So you've touched there on how you started and your story with your daughter obviously inspiring a lot of the health aspects of it. So fill us in on your actual story of how this all started.
So when she started, we know that when they start nursery, they get ill and sick and blah, blah, blah. And everyone was like telling me, oh, that's like normal, you know, they get sick when they get to nursery, all the bacteria from viruses and everything. But it suddenly happened that she was 75% death on 1 year because she had all the time ear infections and everything and antibiotics. And we have been literally through 1 year, we had 15 times she has been infected. So it was like really difficult period. She wasn't in preschool at all. So me being like working, like going 1 week to work and then back and forth, and it was really challenging. And by that time I was working in a corporate job and running my own business with my husband, so it was really hectic. So we said, no, we need to try something else. So we went through alternative. We started to use homeopathy and bioenergy. So it was really good from the beginning, and it worked really well. So we started also to explore possibilities of how food affects her in that terms. So yes, that was like starting in 2010. We started to explore like really how food affects us and what benefits like good food have on our health. So that was like start of the journey. Then after a few years, I went through burnout because I was working in my full-time job, holding company, and being a mom. So it was really a challenge. So I burned out and I said, now I need to do something differently. So then we started to really deep into it, more into alternative, seek other solutions. And we found out that we can't have kids anymore naturally. Okay. So I went through EVF. I had pre-cancer on my cervix. So it was like really like roller coaster in our health journey. So this was when we really started to pay attention how we like care of ourselves, like stress wise, to not really stress ourselves about things that don't matter. And this how my spiritual journey started, and wellness and everything. And that's like second breakthrough.
So you had quite a tough time then back then.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what do you do now for your clients? Your clients come along, so are they business owners, or are they like you, kind of stuck in that place where they're corporate and trying to start a business?
So 4 years ago, I'm originally from Slovenia. 4 years ago, we moved to Sweden, and it was like really trying to fit myself into the different community, whole different tradition and culture. It was really, really my struggle. I was working as a HR manager, and also like running my businesses. I knew that maybe I should fit into the office job. And then suddenly I realized I don't speak Swedish, you know. It was like, what the heck? I can't be in office and serve people because I don't know the language. And after I sent like 2,800 applications, I said, well, that's it. If I don't get a job without like Swedish knowledge, so what can I do? So it was the only logical thing to start a business here. So I got involved into direct sales. It was within wellness. So this was like really, really good. So slowly I started to build my business through direct sales. Really, really good. It went really fabulous 2.5 years. I built my business in 5 countries really, really well. But then in the lack of time and everything, because we had 2 kids when we moved here, and the third came totally naturally, which is also another story. This would take too long time to explain. But anyway, she came, and this was my breakthrough. And then I said, no, I want to stay at home with kids. I can't do direct sales and move so much around Sweden and everything. I need to do something online. That's why I decided to really do online business coaching. And now I really provide moms like good work-life balance. They can be like anything from getting healthy, happy, and to have more freedom to like do whatever they want. Well, the idea in this summer came also that I want to help moms in business. So we are starting a Business Moms Academy in March 2018.
Awesome.
I'm celebrating 15 years of being in business. So that's why we decided March, and March is the month when I got married with my husband. So yeah, and March is actually like Women Month. So this will be also to help business moms to really like to find work-life balance.
Excellent. Fantastic. So what do you love most about working for yourself?
This is actually the freedom that I have, like to being like here today with you. It's because I choose to do that. I don't I'm not good in taking orders from bosses. I'm really I really suck at that. So this was like my biggest struggle, to go back to work and to listen to someone's orders. So to be my own boss, that's absolutely my thing.
And what do you find then on the opposite of that? What do you find the most challenging thing about working for yourself?
Most challenging? Well, you need to put yourself deadlines. This is the most challenging thing, because you have this freedom not to fill the deadline. So this is the most challenging, I would say. I'm literally burying myself because I have deadlines to launch this academy, and we have been flipping deadlines like for 1-2 weeks now. So yeah, that would be deadlines.
And how do you find what works for you to help you stay motivated? Have you got any tips?
Yeah, I have accountability partner that works really, really good for me. Not my mentor, but this is my partner. Like we just have a crime partner in crime. Do you say it like this? I need to apologize for my bad English, it's a bad accent, but obviously this English is not my mother
It's fantastic.
Language. So anyway, yes, I have an accountability partner. That's my buddy from one of my academy, not one from my academies, but one of our coaching academies. So she has stayed with my accountability partner. I help her with her business, and she helps me. So we really like kick each other asses.
I think it's so important to have an accountability, whether that's your coach or mentor, or whether it's an accountability buddy. It makes such a huge difference having somebody there saying, have you done this? You said you were going to do this, and giving you the kick up the bum. that you need
Absolutely.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And actually, I found
Uh-huh.
that it's really, really good to have someone who is not so relevant in your business, because
Yeah.
they don't feel like, they have this different perspective, and they really
Yes.
can like, so this worked for me really, really well.
It's just sometimes I think finding someone to brainstorm with, and just someone who can have different ideas that isn't, like you said, isn't hugely involved in what you're doing. Can just
Exactly.
literally think of other things,
Yeah.
you know, that you haven't even thought of. So
Another struggle would be definitely, because not just started, but I'm getting into this online business.
mhm.
Tell me about it. Email list. I don't know, funnels.
Yeah,
I'm going crazy. Definitely crazy.
so
So
much to do.
yeah. So heads on to all virtual assistants. Oh my God. What a I don't know. This is so
Yeah, there's an
amazing.
awful lot, and I think a lot of it, and it's partly what I work with clients doing, is that everybody thinks they need absolutely everything, and they hear all these terms being thrown around, sales funnel and lists and social media, and they just get so overwhelmed with it and doing everything. They think that they have to have everything right away. That in actual fact, nothing ever gets done.
No.
They spend too much time worrying and then dithering, and nothing actually gets done because it's so overwhelming. So it is difficult, and I think it's just so important to break it down and plan each stage and say, right, let's just concentrate on this for this week or this month, however long it takes, and just actually, you know, break it down and do one thing at a time rather than trying to do it all. And again, like you said, if it's not something you're strong at, outsource it, because it makes your life so much easier. It frees you up to concentrate on what you can do. So yeah, there's a lot of power in doing that as well. And what would you say to somebody just starting out in business? So obviously you've been in business for a long time. What would you say to someone starting out? What are your words of wisdom?
I would say that you need to really, really be clear what's your mission, what's your purpose. You need to sit down and really meditate and journal. What is your contribution to this world? I'm really, really passionate in helping moms, because I think that we are raising next generations, and they get so much distracted right now. And this world is like full of distraction, and now the terms mindfulness and awareness and consciousness and everything is coming, but kids, they don't really understand if we don't show them that.
Yes.
And business owners, especially moms, we have this power and mission to really show them what life should be about.
Definitely, I completely agree.
So mission, like I would say that really to journal and to see how we can contribute to future, not to be of service, you know, not only you are not in the center. It's always the world that is in center. You really need to think about what can I do for others. We have been through the different like stages of business and business owners, and now authenticity is what really matters.
Yes.
And authentic leaders are really taking place all overall. I think that when you come from your heart, to really to have this genuine passion to help others, you can really do amazing job.
Definitely. There's so much opportunity out there now for our children's ages, and I think, like you said, it's up to us to kind of teach them and show them that, and to put happiness first as well. It's a big big important part for me to teach my children.
So mission, yes, and vision, you know, you need to visualize where do you want to go, because without clear strategy and plan, and obviously mindset would be like really huge part
definitely.
of it. But I would say that if you don't have these things, you can start a business. So yeah.
Fantastic. And where can we find you? Have we got a website set up and your social media channels?
Yes, you can find me Lifestyle by Dijana. There are all my social media platforms are with that. Lifestyle by Dijana with J.
I'll pop the link on when I add this to the website as well. So
yeah.
Can find
so you. Yes, you can find me. My website is literally down for the service at the moment.
Okay.
So yes, but any other social media platforms are good.
Fantastic.
So Instagram, Facebook, and so on.
Excellent. I'll pop your links up as well when I put the video on. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been lovely to speak to you, Dee.
Thank you, Katie, and have a nice day.
You too. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.
Bye-bye.